Hello to all my retro vintage game friends out there in the universe. I hope that everybody is having an amazing Saturday so far. We have made it to the weekend, folks. Today I'm going to be talking about an important subject that's come up in the graded video game community here lately, but frankly also over the last really few years. Something that is very much needed, and it is population reports. Before I do get started though, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, karate chop the notification bell, as my son and daughter like to say. And we will go ahead and get started. With the rise in graded video game popularity over the last couple of years, and especially over the last 3 months, 6 months, we've come to kind of this place where we really need for kind of a quick ascension for the companies that are involved, whether we're talking about Wata games or we're talking about VGA. And a big piece of this is population reports. What is a population report? A population report is essentially the numbers of graded games that are out there in circulation. So if Wata or VGA has graded 100 Mario Brothers games, you should be able to publicly search that and be able to see, okay, there's 87 of this game, there's 12 of this game, broken down for each particular grade. And whether that be a sealed copy, CIB, cartridge only, we should be able to see those numbers. It should be public. And this is something that is common now if you're operating in sports cards like I am, or comic books with CGC census reports. This is available to you. So when you go to buy a copy of Fantastic Four number 52, first appearance of Black Panther, and of CGC 6.0, you can go and check the census report and see, okay, there are 57 of those. I'm just throwing out a number. And that helps you make a buying decision as to whether or not this is scarce, rare, or not. And so that's where population reports are very handy. Graded video games is such a new market to where, it hasn't evolved yet, and it needs to quickly, frankly, because that's where we're starting to gain a lot of demand. Wata's backed up, VGA is backed up, all these companies are backed up. The demand is there. It's growing to where Golden Auctions is now having, video game auctions. It's becoming a thing. And so as it becomes a thing, and as demand continues to drive towards it, we've got to kind of have these things buttoned up. I assume, and my hope is, with the Collectors Universe acquisition of Wata Games, that they will have public pop reports in short order, in the near future, not the long term. And I think that to be the case because, like I said, PSA already has these things. There's set registries. There's these things that are already, and Collectors Universe owns PSA, so you know what I'm talking about. PSA is a sports card grading company. Now, if you're a collector/investor, do population reports solve everything for you? No, not necessarily the case. I mean, look, the reality is that supply of any type of collectible is always an unknown, in the sense that we don't know how many people are holding a certain amount of a certain game. If we're using games as an example, we don't know if there's a pallet of sealed KB Toys stock that is buried underground somewhere that is going to be unearthed. Who knows? And so, but that is part of what makes it fun, buying and selling, collecting, investing in video games, especially the vintage retro games where you're going back 30, 40 years. You're going back to the original Nintendo, the Atari stuff, the Intellivision, whatever it is. Even Sega Genesis stuff, it goes back 30 years. That is kind of a fun speculation that a lot of folks are doing now. But hopefully we get to a place here soon where we have public population reports. It's such a key thing with collectibles, buying, selling collectibles, graded copies of these, so that we understand how much supply is in circulation, or not necessarily in circulation, but how many copies have been graded at specific grades. We have to know that. So we did see that VGA came out with a report here recently. There was an email that went out that said that they are working on getting their population report out soon. They're working hard on that. And so that's something I know that a lot of these companies they're just backed up. There's so much demand. They're trying to catch up. But this is a key thing. It's something that's very important. And so excited to see VGA. And I assume that Wata won't be far behind as far as kind of making some sort of public population report possible. So guys, let me know what you think about population reports. Are you operating in other collectible spaces where you've seen this and you understand what I'm talking about? Are you new to graded video games? Have you been doing it for a long time? Let me know in the comments. And like I said, I would appreciate if you subscribe. We're going to come out with 3, 4, 5 videos a week, something like that, talking about this stuff because we love it, we enjoy it. So thank you very much for joining us. Have an amazing weekend, guys. Take care.